We'll come back to helper dad. Character AI employs content filters to help prevent the generation of inappropriate responses, but there are ways to navigate these restrictions responsibly using creative prompting and role-playing. This guide will walk you through those methods. First, it's important to understand the limitations in place, including the explicit content filter which blocks sexual, violent, and offensive material, and the harm prevention measures which prevent the AI from promoting self-harm, illegal activities, or hate speech. Keep in mind the ethical considerations that dictate AI should not generate harmful or unethical content, and remember that violating the terms of service can lead to account suspension. Let's explore creative prompting techniques. You can use indirect language, such as metaphors, analogies, and abstract descriptions, for example, replacing sexual encounter with a passionate dance of souls. Focus on emotions, describing feelings and internal experiences rather than explicit actions, emphasizing characters' emotional connection and vulnerability. Build a detailed fictional world with its own rules and moral code to justify mature themes within the story. Use time jumps or fade to black to imply events without explicit details, like the next morning or the scene fades to black. Finally, describe actions from an observer's viewpoint using a third-person perspective to create distance and reduce the impact of sensitive content. Now let's look at some role-playing strategies. Define specific character roles with permissible boundaries. For example, doctor and patient roles can explore certain themes within a medical context. Explore alternative scenarios that are less likely to trigger filters. Instead of graphic violence, focus on the psychological impact of conflict. Consider using non-human characters like fictional creatures or robots, which may have different ethical considerations, but be careful not to depict harmful stereotypes. If applicable, you may be able to fine-tune the bot's settings. Adjust the bot's personality traits to be more open or nuanced. Provide example conversations to guide bot behavior. Leverage the bot's memory to build context and avoid filter triggers. Remember the ethical considerations and your responsibility. Avoid harm by not using these techniques to generate content that promotes hate, violence, or exploitation. If involving other users, ensure everyone is comfortable with the content, and always respect boundaries, understanding that the AI may still have limitations. Be prepared to moderate and steer conversations away from inappropriate topics. In conclusion, circumventing character AI's censorship requires creativity and responsible use. Focus on narrative, emotion, and world building rather than explicit details. Always prioritize ethical considerations and respect the terms of service. Experiment, but remember, responsibility comes first. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Helper Dad.